going to work on this, and I'm going to remove all the staples around this because, of course, on this side you have a rip. Staples. And there we go. You know, surprisingly not in too terrible a shape. Now this is in really bad shape. Water has been seeping into here, this gash, and it's just been accumulating. So the thing I'm gonna do is just basically let this dry for a couple of days. I'm probably gonna sand it down, but it's really wet. This is the pan for the seat of the Ascot, and it's got glue, and the foam actually kind of came off of it. So in a way that's good because we are going to re-glue it because it was coming apart. Take some alcohol, spray it pretty well, and take a cloth and try to get rid of all the existing glue that you have here. So just try and get rid of it as much as possible. And this is our foam. It's not in great shape, and if you remember, water fell, or there was a very big cut here. You can tell the water is actually sunk into the foam on this section. At this point it's nice and dry. We're also going to use this. This is a kind of like adhesive spray for fabric. This is what we're going to use to put the foam to the pan. So I'm going to go outside really quick, spray the foam in the pan, and then I should be able to get this tomorrow and put the fabric over it. I have glued this using that spray, and it seems to do really well. Let this dry overnight, and this was $19, not very expensive. Meant to maybe put it here. We do have this overlap. It's a little bit too much, but remember, I think it's better to be on the safe side. I'm going to cut it right about the seam. You should take it outside and just run some sandpaper along and try to like smooth out all the surfaces. Start folding this, but it does help to have a very good stapler. Staples in. Just going to go to the opposite side. You know, at this point, we have this, but it's there's all of these folds, so we have to kind of work on the folds. There's a lot of imperfections on it. That's better. Put a couple of staples here. Moving along. So as I'm looking around, I'm looking for imperfections, and there's this line here. If you heat it up, it should come right out. The seat looks pretty good. It's definitely not perfect. Right over here, there's like some edges. I think I can just bolt them up. I can go around and put more staples along the edges, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty good for a DIY seat. And of course, if you have more practice, more experience, you should be able to do this a lot better. But this is 1,000 times better than the seat that was in the Honda. So that's how you, I guess, reupholster your seat. And now I know, probably my next seat is going to be much better. Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.